Hello, dear viewer. In today's video, we will remember about robots for big boys, tell you how the invisibility cloak works in our time, why and what results the introduction of ChatGPT into the human gene brought. Do not forget about glasses with mixed reality, how manned flying vehicles were accelerated to 225 miles per hour. Also recall humanoid robots, as well as how to change identity, gender, and skin color. For what purpose the fraudster pretended to be the French finance minister and called millionaires via Skype. Thank you for your attention. Have a good viewing. Quantum stealth. Harry Potter fans have reason to rejoice, as the Canadian company Hyperstealth Biotechnology Corporation has created quantum stealth, in other words, an invisibility cloak. The company itself produces camouflage for the military. If they fully curb this technology, they will become the main manufacturers of military camouflage. For clarity, I will say that there is nothing magical or related to quantum technology in this cloak, but on the contrary, it resembles more those very cards that shimmer at different angles and show a different image. You may ask, but how did they achieve such an effect that even behind this shield you can't see a person, but just a blurred shadow? Again, a game with light, quantum stealth is a large lens that changes the direction of different light waves, because of which an object nearby is not visible. It is called lenticular raster in another way. An interesting name, isn't it? However, the owner of the company himself declares that this is not a real invisibility cloak from a scientific point of view, since in this case, the cloak should completely hide the object from any angle, and the background will not be distorted, and in this case, the person is blurred, as in a Photoshop filter, only in reality. Previously, this technology did not represent anything, and the creator fed the media with renderings of his works. Because of this, he received a dose of skepticism in his direction, and now he sells these lenses for $400 for the largest copy. Let's see what this technology comes to and whether we can run into the women's locker room in the future and no one will even know about it. Speng Volkswagen flying car. Many people have ever been stuck in traffic jams during rush hour and wanted it to end as soon as possible. For this, they invented the flying car in China. The mastodon in the Volkswagen automotive market and the startup Chinese company XPeng have teamed up to create a flying car that will exceed your expectations. At the exhibition in Beijing, many impressive car concepts were shown that may well enter the markets. Here are the most interesting. However, today we will talk about the flying car, a concept introduced by Volkswagen in collaboration with XPeng. This car is equipped with blades, due to which it will rise up and soar in the air. It is not the first time that China surprises with transport in the air, the same maglev train that moves 10 meters above the ground, and this happened a year ago, and, as usual, China was the first in this area. Let's see what happens here. But for now, manufacturers report that the model will go on sale in 2026. We will wait for this beast to show itself, not at exhibitions. ARCHOS 01. A robot for big boys. In Japan, they do not give up trying to cram a human into a robot, and this time it seems to be quite successful. The dream of a mecha animationic, ARCHOS 01, was created by Tsubame Industries, which is headed by an engineer who is 25 years old. Rayashida girls, this is for you. The robot is hefty, as much as 4.5 meters tall and weighs 3.5 tons. This machine moves on 4 wheels with a maximum speed of 10 kilometers per h. The whole thing is controlled from the inside through monitors and cameras using joysticks and a keyboard. If you're still trying to figure out why, then don't. It's just a huge robot that you can climb into and wave your hands at. For those who already have enough of this, the price will be a symbolic $3 million. Ray Yoshida, however, tells beautiful stories about the fact that ARCHOS can be useful to emergency services in the aftermath of disasters. But even a cursory glance at the appearance and wheelbase of the robot makes you at least doubt the expediency of such undertakings. In standing mode, the ARCHOS Mecha robot can move at a speed of 2 kilometers per h, and in driving mode, this speed increases to 10 kilometers per h. It's not exactly floating in the air like in video games, but it's better than just standing still. It can tilt forward a maximum of 20 degrees in standing mode and 30 degrees in motion mode to avoid falling. If these values are exceeded, the system shuts down to avoid serious accidents. The risk assessment for the mechanism is carried out in accordance with the safety rules for construction machines and robots. Such a robot is clearly not the first in Japan, but by far the most advanced to date. A copter pack is a manned drone or backpack helicopter. The development is led by an Australian company of the same name. The copter pack uses 2 propellers with a diameter of about 90 centimeters. They are connected to a rigid frame to which batteries and 2 armrests with controls are attached. The flight looks very well controlled. First, the pilot smoothly rises to a high altitude above the beach, then demonstrates the movement of the copter pack in different directions, after which he also gently descends to the ground. It is unclear how well such a system will take root. The propellers are closed only on the side. Above and below, they remain open and pose a danger to the pilot. There is also a possibility of birds getting inside due to the large diameter of the propellers. It is unlikely that this design will help in combat operations due to the previously voiced problem, but it looks interesting. In any case, development has been going on for 3 years, but there is no information on going on sale. I'd like to fly one of these. RPS-40 radar. RADA Electronic Industries is a global company specializing in the creation of radars designed for the defense and aerospace industries of Israel. In this case, they created the RPS-40 radar, which will notice you even at the edge of the world. You will not hide anywhere. The radar is capable of detecting drones, anti-tank shells, and grenades at a distance of 20 kilometers. This is an intelligent system. It detects a threat immediately after launch, issues an alarm, and also calculates the firing position. And now you can connect it to other systems, that is, with timely notification. You have a much better chance of staying alive. In addition, now you can also stop this threat. RADA Electronic Industries announces the successful testing of its advanced multi-purpose hemispherical radar for anti-artillery, missiles, and mortars, RPS-40 C-RAM. The RPS-40 mission provides tactical accuracy in determining the starting point and the point of defeat. During the recent tests, which were monitored by representatives of the Israel Defense Forces and the defense industry, several mortars and rockets were fired in the radar area. The system detected threats at a very early stage and provided an exceptionally long alert time without showing a single false alarm. Today, this technology can be a key moment in defeating the enemy, and we should wait for it to show in the future. It turned out to be a cool video. If you liked it, then like and subscribe so I'll know what to post next time. Profluent, a California-based company, has created a new AI-based technology capable of altering genes that cause hereditary diseases. We tell you how open CRISPR-1 works and how it is dangerous for humanity. The startup Profluent, which develops proteins based on artificial intelligence, has introduced the world's first open-source gene editor, OpenCRISPR, created by AI. OpenCRISPR-1 consists of a Cas9-like protein and a guide RNA, and is designed using large language models, LLM. OpenCRISPR-1 is based on CRISPR technology, which allows you to change genes that cause hereditary diseases, such as sickle cell anemia and blindness.
This is a tipping point and the beginning of what we hope will be an iterative process as we embark on creating the next generation of genetic drugs,
said Peter Cameron, Vice President and Head of Gene Editing at Profluent. New technology could accelerate the development of treatments for thousands of incurable genetic diseases. The gene editors created by AI promise to be more adaptable and powerful than those limited by natural evolution. The OpenCRISPR-1 protein retains the prototypical architecture of the Cas9 type 2 nuclease, but is hundreds of mutations away from SPCA's 9 or any other known natural protein.
These editors have never existed on Earth. The system has learned from nature to create them, but they are new.
Explained by the head of the Department of Bioengineering and Therapeutic Sciences at the University of California, San Francisco, who got acquainted with Profluent's research work. Similar to how ChatGPT works, OpenCRISPR-1 creates new gene editors after analyzing biological data. However, OpenCRISPR is unlikely to change the healthcare system in the short term due to the cost of research and the man-hours required to study. But it is hoped that the new gene editor will open the door to a world where drugs are quickly adapted to a specific case. Thanks to the open source code, laboratories and companies will be able to experiment with the new technology for free. Some scientists warn against using CRISPR, as the new technology can cause side effects, and warn about unethical use of CRISPR, such as genetic modification of human embryos.
These AI models learn from sequences, be it sequences of symbols or words, computer code or amino acids.
Profluent's executive director, Ali Madani, explained. ARCHOS Robotics has introduced a production version of the Guardian Exoskeleton, which allows a person to lift a load weighing 90 kilograms while feeling the load at the level of 4.5 kilograms. ARCHOS Robotics will lease exoskeletons at a price of about $100,000 per year. Exoskeletons are necessary in order to increase human strength or reduce the load on the body when performing work tasks. For example, Ford uses exoskeletons in factories to reduce the load on assemblers, fixing parts above their heads. In the case of reinforcing exoskeletons, so far these devices are hardly used outside of laboratories, although they can potentially be used in many industries and warehouses where heavy and large objects need to be moved. ARCHOS Robotics has been developing a commercially available full-size exoskeleton for similar conditions for several years. Now the company has shown the final version of the device. To start working with the exoskeleton, a person goes inside the structure and securely attaches to it with straps and a vest. After that, in fact, the robot simply duplicates the actions of a person, reading his movements and efforts, and repeating them, taking into account the proportions. The developers note that the ratio of human effort and, depending on the tasks, a person can change the nozzles at the ends of their hands. And if the battery is dead, the exoskeleton works for about 2 hours. It can be quickly changed without disassembling the entire device. The robot consists of many sections driven by electric motors. Their work is limited mechanically as well as programmatically. For example, if for some reason the robot loses power, the arms will not fall sharply, but will smoothly descend. In addition, the exoskeleton cannot spread its arms wider than the human body allows, which ensures safety. Toyota's robot technology takes an important step into the future with the debut of its third-generation humanoid robot, THR-3. This versatile machine can potentially provide safe assistance in environments ranging from the home and hospitals to disaster zones and even outer space. The new machine reflects Toyota's broad research into how advanced technologies can be used to help meet people's individual mobility needs. It marks an evolution of the previous generation humanoid robots, which were engineered to play musical instruments to test the precise positioning of joints and operation of pre-programmed movements, to a platform with multiple capabilities that can be used to help people or provide assistance in a wide range of situations. The partner robot team members are committed to using the technology in THR-3 to develop friendly and helpful robots that coexist with humans and assist them in their daily lives, said Akifumi Tamaoki, General Manager, Partner Robot Division. Looking ahead, the core technologies developed for this platform will help inform and advance the future development of robots to provide ever better mobility for all. To work in more diverse scenarios, the Bellabot robot is equipped with 2 positioning and navigation technologies, visual and laser slam. Both technologies are accurate and easy to use. Both positioning technologies used in Bellabot provide the user with the same level of robot performance. Although the positioning technologies are different, the degree of convenience for Bellabot customers never changes. Of convenience for Bellabot customers never changes. To ensure increased safety, Bellabot is equipped with 3D sensors and a new type of modular chassis. He can stop and bypass obstacles as soon as he finds them from any side. The popular American restaurant chain Denny's known for its delicious breakfast and premium dishes, has unveiled BellaBot, the newest addition to its restaurant service team in Canada. With over 1,700 restaurants worldwide, Denny's is constantly innovating to improve the quality of its customer service. And BellaBot is the latest example of their commitment to providing exceptional service. The Chinese company LL Vision Technology has created glasses with facial recognition function for police officers. These glasses are equipped with a camera and connected to a portable device containing a database of law enforcement agencies. The technology allows you to identify people in a crowd in seconds, processing up to 10,000 faces in 100 milliseconds. This way, the president's guards can quickly detect criminals with guns in the crowd. The glasses are already being used in Zhengzhou, where they help detain several suspects. This device works especially effectively in places with a large number of people, such as railway stations and airports, where traditional CCTV cameras are less effective. However, the use of these glasses raises concerns among human rights defenders due to possible violations of the right to privacy and the risks of mistaken identity. The cost of the glasses is unknown, as you understand that they are for the police. How do you feel about using such technologies? Are you willing to sacrifice some of your privacy for the sake of increased security? Yifeng Automation Technology has started testing prototype robots for automatic car parking. Despite their relatively high cost of $150,000, the developer claims that there are already interested customers in large cities. I don't know, of course, with what money they will buy it. Perhaps every Chinese has his own secret treasure. The parking robot lifts the car from below and, using lasers, can park it with greater accuracy than a human. These robots allow you to park two cars almost side by side, which saves up to 40% of space when placing the same number of cars. It takes the robot 2 minutes to return the car to the owner. The platform can move in almost any direction: forward, backward, sideways, diagonally, and even rotate. When parking the car, the automatic braking system ensures that the robot avoids collisions. However, these robots have limitations, including the inability to handle uneven surfaces. The maximum height difference that the platform can overcome is less than 6 millimeters. The Ray Neo X2 glasses, based on the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 platform, are the first augmented reality glasses capable of operating autonomously. These glasses allow you to capture and interact with the world around you thanks to a 16-megapixel camera with a SLAM system and gesture recognition. Among the many features of the Ray Neo X2 are smart notifications, live streaming, GPS navigation, image and video recording, and more. In addition, the glasses have a library of augmented reality apps and games that make using them even more fun. The modern style and lightweight construction make the Ray Neo X2 the perfect sunglasses. They are equipped with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, and also come with a charging cable and a case. You can control the glasses by voice or touch. They support Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can purchase the Ray Neo X2 on Indiegogo right now for $699 if you manage to take advantage of the offer. When launched from a standstill, the Airspeeder MK4 is capable of reaching a top speed of 220 mph in just 30 seconds, making it the world's fastest hydrogen-electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It is expected that it will be able to cover 300 kilometers on a single charge, and it is controlled like a Formula One racing car. With 1,740 horsepower and a weight of only 950 kilograms, the fourth-generation Airspeeder is more than just a car. It changes the rules of the game. An exciting new chapter in motorsport is beginning, opening up opportunities for the world's most visionary, creative, and driven automakers, OEMs, and racing teams. The chance to become a part of history will appear in 2024, when the first races with crews begin. Depending on the selected functions and settings, this miracle of flying technology can cost from $1.5 to $1.7 million. VoiceOc is an innovative smartwatch that combines the functions of a smartphone and a smartwatch in one elegant device. With VoiceOc, you can make calls, send text messages, use GPS, and browse the internet. The main advantage is that there is no need for a phone. The SIM card slot allows VoiceAct to stay connected anywhere. The VoiceAct panel also detaches and turns into a Bluetooth headset for making calls. To answer the call, turn and lift the case of the watch, and then bring it to your ear. The wing-shaped case is securely fixed in the ear and provides high-quality sound. After use, you can easily snap the case back on and charge the watch. VoiceAct are elegant and smart. You can choose from 4 bezel colors to match your clothes or mood. VoiceAct's 1.3-inch AMOLED display provides clear graphics. The watch is waterproof, which makes it ideal for everyday use. VoiceAct pre-order on Kickstarter is available for $199. Unlike other station wagons, the Lithely E-Wagon W1 Pro is equipped with an electric drive. Thanks to a powerful 500-watt motor and fully electric traction, this innovative device moves easily on any surface. The Lithely E-Wagon W1 Pro is a great choice for outdoor activities, whether camping, gardening, shopping, or moving. The Lithely E-Wagon W1 Pro is a roomy and durable 200-liter station wagon capable of withstanding loads of up to 132 pounds. It is equipped with a hinged tailgate to facilitate loading and unloading. Another advantage is its compactness and portability. You can easily fold it and put it in the trunk. The package includes a folding table for egg rolls, which can be attached to the van for more convenient use. On Amazon, you can purchase the Lithely E-Wagon W1 Pro for just $449.99. Cable cars and devices for moving people from Doppelmayr-Garaventa have no analogs in the industry. The company offers a wide range of transportation solutions, including cable cars, gondolas, chairlifts, and funiculars. With more than 15,400 installations in 96 countries, their extensive experience allows them to implement projects of any complexity. Regardless of your requirements, whether it's ski resorts, urban mobility, amusement parks, or cargo handling, Doppelmayr-Garaventa will develop a unique and modern solution for your needs. In the field of technology, quality, and safety, Doppelmayr-Garaventa has no equal. Their products are reliable, efficient, and environmentally friendly. The company provides a full range of services, from planning and design to implementation and maintenance. When it comes to cable cars and people transportation systems, Doppelmayr-Garaventa is a reliable partner. However, it should be borne in mind that the cost of installation can vary from $1 million to hundreds of millions of dollars. Will you find such a sum in the pocket of a winter jacket? With the You Got robotic kit, you can create 7 different robots using just one kit. It is a revolutionary combination of technology and creativity that ensures ease of assembly and configuration thanks to a thoughtful locking handle and modular architecture. You can also use open-source hardware and third-party components to further personalize your robots. The You Got robotic kit is not just a toy, but a full-fledged learning tool. The kit includes a multifunctional computer with integrated central processing unit, graphics processor, and neural processors. This allows you to use all the features of artificial intelligence, including bionic mobility, speech recognition, gesture recognition, and more. Python and graphical user interface support allows you to create your own models and algorithms. Pre-orders for the You Got robotic kit are currently available on Kickstarter at a price of $256. The EcoFlow robotic lawnmower stands out among standard lawnmowers due to its advanced technology. It can scan your lawn, detect obstacles, and choose the best route for mowing thanks to a combination of optical sensors, LiDAR, and GPS. With an additional yard sweeping kit, she can also clean up leaves, twigs, and other debris. EcoFlow does not require the installation of fences or the laying of cables. The EcoFlow app makes it easy to set and change mowing boundaries directly from your smartphone. With the app, you can control the height of the lawnmower's cut, check the battery level, and even track its location. The EcoFlow robotic lawnmower is capable of climbing slopes with an angle of up to 27 degrees, has a wide mowing strip and front wheels that can turn in any direction. Introducing Yifeng 2nd Gen, robots for automated parking systems. Yifeng Company has developed the second generation of robots for automated parking systems, Yifeng Second Gen. This improved version features increased movement speed up to 1.5 meters per second and dynamic route planning, which allows the system to operate without pre-laid paths or physical guides such as cables or rails. The system is capable of coordinating the work of up to 1,000 robots simultaneously, ensuring high productivity. The second generation of Yifeng includes advanced technologies and algorithms, such as automatic battery charging, and the ability to operate in a wide temperature range from -10 to 40 degrees. The Finnish company Misty Friday Films has created a unique device that has already been nicknamed the Drone Killer. This innovative drone became famous thanks to a viral video demonstrating its capabilities. It destroys snowmen, tree branches, and other objects. The killer drone is based on the DJI S1000 octocopter, which has been modified to install a heavy chainsaw. Significant changes have been made to the drone's design, including reconfiguring the fuel system and installing a servo motor to control the carburetor of the chainsaw. One of the key features of Killer Drone is its ability to perform complex tasks such as pruning and removing trees and branches in hard-to-reach places. However, Killer Drone has its limitations. Its operating time is only about 5 minutes due to the heavy weight of the chainsaw and the high instability of the structure. This is already some kind of nightmare from the streets of drones.
Hi, I'm Galbot.
Hello, Galbot G1. This is a completely new and innovative humanoid robot that will help you in everyday life. The machine has no problem pouring you juice if you ask it in advance. And what is also surprising is that it can give you a choice, as in this case, when the owner asked for some drink, and the robot asked him if he would like a tomato or orange juice. The man's choice is based on an orange drink, and the android chooses it. An improved language model helps him in this. Even though it's just a startup, it's already raised $80 million in funding, and they're clearly spending every cent they've invested. Look how he cleans up the trash after the kid's mess. Even a child can be entrusted to this 2-meter giant. By the way, the robot's height is 173 centimeters, so it will reach any medicine for your grandfather. A large degree of freedom in the hands of the machine allows you to easily interact with household items. So far, the robot looks crude, but I'm sure that it will reach its peak. The Chinese developer Unitree showed a humanoid robot worth $16,000, which somewhat resembles the new generation Atlas from Boston Dynamics, introduced in April 2024. Robot weight Unitree G1 ranges from 35 to 43 kilograms, which depends on the model, in our case G1 and G1 EDU. In the video, a man lifts a humanoid robot in a folded state with his bare hands. The height of the car is 127 centimeters and does not change in any way depending on the model. And the running speed is impressive and equal to 2 meters per second. And here are the first elements similar to Atlas 2.0. These are the presence of joints, which give this model greater flexibility and mobility, due to which he can bend back in the pelvic area and touch his head to the floor. Depending on the model, the robot may have 23 or 43 joints. He will be a great yoga trainer. Little is known about his physical attributes, but the roller skates show how easily he can chop walnuts with his hands, break glass bottles, and operate a frying pan like a real chef. G1 is equipped depth camera and 3D LiDAR. The battery is lithium and will last about 2 hours on one charge. Supports Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, powered by the large Unifo LM model. Trained him using methods simulation training Andrain for cement learning. On June 21, 2024, Huawei opened the first day of HTC 2024 by unveiling several products, including a humanoid robot named Quafu. Introduced last year by Leju Robot Company, Quafu easily interacted with Huawei developers and executives, including Huawei cloud creator Zhang Ping'an during the event. The latest robot, based on Open Harmony, is powered by Huawei Pangu, a large-scale intelligent model. Zhang explained that Pangu's model aims to create an open ecosystem platform, Humanoid Robot Plus, for a universal embodied solution. Pangu's intelligence allows the humanoid robot to perform a variety of tasks, including understanding and recognizing natural language commands, task scheduling, two-person collaboration, autonomous execution, and more. In addition, Pangu's intelligent model generates training videos and instruction manuals needed to train robots, helping them perform assigned tasks more efficiently. China's first full-size general-purpose humanoid robot was recently unveiled at the 2024 World Conference on Artificial Intelligence. Long, who is 180 centimeters tall, demonstrated how to clean a desk by following the staff's voice instructions. Developed by the National and Local Innovation Center for Humanoid Robotics in Shanghai, this robot controls movements like a human and can move stably on slopes. It boasts a high-performance bionic torso and anthropomorphic motion control that supports multimodal mobility, perception, interaction, and manipulation. Long can reach speeds of up to 6 kilometers per hour. Although not as fast as Usain Bolt, it's still impressive. The company claims that Tiangong is the first ever open-source robot to use purely electric actuators, although its mechanics are very similar to the work of competitors such as Unitree's H1 and Boston Dynamics Atlas. To navigate slopes and stairs, Tiangong uses 3D vision sensors that correct the trajectory in real time. It also features 6-axis force sensors, and its processor is capable of performing up to 550 trillion operations per second. Tiangong, weighing 43 kilograms and 1.63 meters tall, is powered by a 48-volt battery with a capacity of 15 ampere-hours. His arms have 3 degrees of freedom, and his leg joints have 6. In addition, the robot is equipped with inertial measurement instruments and built-in Wi-Fi. Chinese company Fourier Intelligence has unveiled its latest development, announcing plans to produce 100 GR1 humanoid robots by early 2024. These robots are expected to be able to carry loads almost equal to their own weight. Described as a versatile robot, the GR1 can assist in patient care and physical therapy procedures in rehabilitation departments. The purple parts of the body are designed as handles that patients can hold on to. With a height of 165 centimeters and a weight of 55 kilograms, the GR1 has a maximum walking speed of about 5 kilometers per h. Its joints, similar to those on Tesla robots, provide 40 degrees of freedom using electric actuators, unlike the hydraulic systems used by Boston Dynamics Atlas robot. Researchers from IRM Lab Korea Tech in South Korea presented their robot, Ambidex. This third version of the robot has been in development for at least 7 years. Originally designed as a precision collaborative robot focused on high-speed interaction with humans, Ambidex has made significant advances in this area. High-speed interaction involves dealing with shock loads, such as high fives and slaps. These mechanisms include cable actuators, making it a tendon-controlled robot. The cable transmission mechanism functions like a gearbox without any backlash. Additionally, the use of cables allowed the heavy motors to be positioned closer to the base of the robot, reducing the strain on its arms, making data transmission over the cable impressive. Tests also showed that the robot deliberately deviates from a given path. He responds politely to these interruptions before returning to his task. The demonstrations culminate with Ambidex performing as a karateka and sparring partner. God forbid we meet him in the octagon. In collaboration with OpenAI, robotics company Figure AI has developed a robot called Figure 01 that can engage in complex conversations, plan, and execute independent actions. This capability is provided by a multimodal model trained by Open that interprets both images and text. The robot can describe its visual impressions, plan future actions, analyze its memories, and verbally explain its findings. OpenAI's multimodal model processes the entire conversation history, including posted images, to generate verbal responses and determine appropriate learned behavior for the robot. Figure 01 can access the entire conversation history and analyze it to answer complex queries. For example, it can accurately answer the question, "Can you put this here?" By going back to earlier parts of the conversation and understanding the context of the words "this" and "there." Apollo 1 is the first functional humanoid robot capable of working autonomously alongside a human. It can perform various tasks in warehouses, such as lifting boxes and placing them on shelves. Standing at 173 centimeters tall and weighing 73 kilograms, Apollo 1 is made of metal, plastic, silver fabric, and metal actuators, and can lift loads of up to 25 kilograms. Originally designed for warehouse work, Apollo is a versatile robot capable of performing a wide range of future tasks, including delivery, restocking supermarket shelves, and assembling and servicing complex equipment in a variety of environments. Its design emphasizes precision and efficiency, aided by electrical components that allow it to perform tasks with high precision and minimal interruption. The robot is equipped with replaceable batteries, each of which provides up to 4 hours of battery life, depending on the task. Unlike other humanoid robots, Apollo cannot speak. Instead, it communicates with people using an electronic display on the back of its head and an OLED screen on its chest. Most of the time, these displays remain turned off and turn on only when Apollo needs to convey information, such as answering a question or indicating its status. Currently, a tablet or computer is required to control the robot, but more direct methods of interaction may be available in the future. It is noteworthy that Apptronik is collaborating with NASA, which gives the project a certain level of credibility and potential for success. Atlas 2.0 is an electric humanoid robot from Boston Dynamics. He lost his former massive torso and protective plates, becoming more slender and human-like. The robot has no visible cables, which makes its appearance more neat and attractive. A significant update has been made to the robot's motor skills. Atlas is able to perform movements with greater grace and precision, which, according to Boston Dynamics, made him look like a professional athlete. The robot is able to rise after falls without assistance, which significantly increases its productivity. Boston Dynamics plans to begin pilot testing of the electric Atlas on high-end production lines as early as next year. Atlas 2.0 is an electric humanoid robot from Boston Dynamics. He lost his former massive torso and protective plates, becoming more slender and human-like. The robot has no visible cables, which makes its appearance more neat and attractive. A significant update has been made to the robot's motor skills. Atlas is able to perform movements with greater grace and precision, which, according to Boston Dynamics, made him look like a professional athlete. The robot is able to rise after falls without assistance, which significantly increases its productivity. Boston Dynamics plans to begin pilot testing of the electric Atlas on high-end production lines as early as next year. On April 17, 2024, Boston Dynamics introduced a new generation of Atlas robots, developed together with Hyundai.
The new Atlas is designed based on decades of research and confirms our commitment to creating the most capable and useful mobile robots that solve the most difficult tasks in modern industry.
Explained in Boston Dynamics, the new model of Boston Dynamics robots will be tested at the testing ground at the Hyundai plant. The developers promise to tell more details about the robot and its device in the future. The company stated that it is the most dynamic humanoid robot in the world. Robot Valkyrie, a new humanoid robot from the world-famous company NASA. This, of course, is not an exoskeleton, but we could not help but include it in the news collection. To be honest, the robot seemed unfinished to me, and this is the fault of the DARPA competition, in which a team of 55 people worked without sleep for 9 months to complete and demonstrate their robot. The robot was made to look beautiful. The shape of the body looks like a woman's. The name of the robot refers us to this, although NASA robots have always been either asexual or male. To date, Valkyrie is the most advanced robot from NASA. Valkyrie is a full-fledged humanoid. His height is 190 centimeters, weight is 125 kg. The battery lasts for an hour of battery life. NASA has worked hard on the ease of use of the robot. Not only the battery can be easily removed and changed, but also the arms and other main components. Valkyrie is dressed in a suit made of fabric with soft lining. This is done not only for additional protection of the robot itself, but also for the comfort and safety of people who may have to work with it in the cramped conditions of a space station or Mars base. Mars is the main goal of the developers. According to NASA engineers, such robots can fly there before people to build habitable premises and help the first colonists expand them. We will also hope that Valkyrie will become the first full-fledged humanoid robot that will help people populate Mars. I heard, Elon, they want to overtake your Tesla bot. While robotic taxi drivers are being built in Japan, Elon Musk is announcing to the whole world that he will launch 10,000 Optimus humanoid robots, that is, Tesla bot, into the Tesla plant. The CEO's idea is to increase the company's value by more than 10 times compared to current market giants like Nvidia and Microsoft. Also, the implementation of this will allow the company to receive an average revenue of $1 trillion per year. They are going to reach this result if the production of one Tesla bot is $10,000 and they sell for $20,000. Myself, Optimus, is a humanoid robot that performs a variety of tasks. Standing at 173 centimeters tall and weighing 73 kilograms, it is capable of carrying loads of up to 20 kilograms and lifting up to 68 kilograms. The robot is equipped with a 2.3 kWh battery that provides a full workday's charge and uses about 100 watts at rest and up to 500 watts when walking. Optimus has 28 structural actuators, allowing his body to move with a great degree of freedom, and his hands are dexterous enough for various manipulations. What the plant needs. We would like to see such a robot in Amazon warehouses where he would work as a loader. China itself is associated with the center of all technologies at the present time, and the Asian partners are not going to give up their positions, and they have planned mass production of advanced humanoid robots. A whole arms race in robotics has begun in advanced countries, and a recent video shot at a robot factory in China shocked the whole world. The footage shows extremely realistic blanks, fragments of bodies, limbs, heads of robots. Many move and they reproduce human movements quite reliably. The abundance of humanoid forms in the video is deliberately frightening. You won't find anything like this in reality. X-Robots used the former Future Science and Technology Museum in Dalian to create an interactive exhibit. It is both a demonstration of commercial technology and the potential that robotics has achieved. Realistic-looking skin, authentic gestures, imitation of facial expressions. This is not yet everyday life. Such robots are created in single copies as technology demonstrators. They have no practical application, but the components from which they consist, as well as the technology for their manufacture, are precisely the main value. Using these robots as an example, X-Robots shows what devices it can offer customers and how its creations can replace living people in some cases. Moreover, the trick is not immediately recognized. In addition, the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology stated that robots will definitely change the world, and by 2025, the product will reach an advanced level in mass production. The document says that robots will become a breakthrough product after smartphones, computers, and vehicles, focusing on new energy sources. They will be able to repeat human facial expressions, reading them from their owner. For now, we can be content with beautiful ambitions, without clear details. Back in 2011, Landon Myert began to gain popularity after frightening photographs of people wearing masks began to spread across the internet. After the growth in popularity, the number of orders increased tenfold. He started with 25 masks per month, but as popularity grew, their number grew to 300 or more. You might think that the price would be low for such a product, but $350 for handmade work is not very little, but even so, it did not scare off buyers. After all, it can be an excellent addition to the collection of the most sophisticated collector of rare and precious objects of art, as Landon himself believes. In 2013, at the annual Comic-Con competition, Landon showed off his new work, the Walter's White Mask from the Breaking Bad franchise, and, as always, it became the center of everyone's attention. People came up to him to take pictures and rejoiced at the sight of their idol. It is noteworthy that the mask was worn by the actor of the franchise himself, Bryan Cranston. After the event, Myert put the mask up for auction on eBay, where after 90 bids, the mask was sold for $22,700. The price of the mask includes 3D printing, hand casting, and high-quality materials, as well as the painstaking work of the sculptor himself. Landon Myert. Scientists have created a face that is indistinguishable from the original. Experts from York University in the UK and the University of Tokyo in Japan copy people's faces and create realistic masks. The results of the work are impressive, since it was not easy to distinguish between the person wearing the mask and the person from whom it was copied, although this has its pros and cons. They designed the silicone pads so that they are indistinguishable from a person, adding significant details in the form of freckles, wrinkles, and hair. To make sure, try to guess for yourself. I will show you the photos, and you write in the comments how many you guessed. By the way, the likelihood of failure among respondents increased by 5% when volunteers were shown photos of dark-skinned people. But you shouldn't rejoice. This event also has its downsides. One of them is the reduction in the cost of producing such masks and their subsequent release into society, which provokes new opportunities for crimes. Just in 2015, the criminal reincarnated as a French official, wearing a silicone mask. The scammer called exclusively millionaires and rich people on Skype, asking to lend him money. Thus, the criminal borrowed $80 million and went unpunished. Metamorphose Masks is another company creating ultra-realistic silicone masks. Even your own mother won't recognize you in them. Their masks are made from modern types of silicone and dye. All the materials that make up the product do not cause an allergic reaction. They are easy to breathe and ventilate, so that the wearer is comfortable and looks realistic in it. The mask is created in several stages. First, a digital model of the face is made, then a silicone mold is prepared, which accurately reproduces all facial features, pores, and skin texture. To achieve a true skin tone, the mask is hand-dyed. Specialists pay special attention to details such as eye color, hair texture, and even facial wrinkles to make the final product look more realistic. These masks have a wide range of uses. In the film industry, they are used to create makeup for actors. Otherwise, they will have to create complex computer graphics. And this is a very labor-intensive and time-consuming process. Well, where would we be without crime and the use of masks in crimes because balaclavas are no longer so good? About the sensational one, the previously mentioned video with realistic robots, I repeat, scared users of social networks to the point of trembling, since humanoid robots, partially covered with skin, are very similar to people. The effectiveness of a viral video lies in the ability to scare us, sending us to the uncanny valley. This causes us discomfort, that very feeling of anxiety in front of a close to human, but not quite human artificial being. The company behind it all is XRobots, which specializes in developing efficient and friendly smart tour guide services. Their main task is to create hyper-realistic animatronics for museums, exhibitions, and corporate events. Think of it like a robotic Madame Tussauds museum, complete with 3D scanning technology to create custom mascots and presenters. Thus, the video serves as a reminder of the broader progress taking place in the field of robotics. While XRobots focuses on entertainment, numerous Chinese companies such as Unitree and UB Tech are making significant strides in developing artificially intelligent robotic workers capable of performing real-world tasks. By the way, I can make a video about the UB Tech company, so you can get likes, subscriptions, and opinions on this video. Since 2009, the American brand Ronier has been focused on creating and selling silicone suits for any preference. And with them, you can pretend to be a woman while being a man and vice versa. These suits are hypoallergenic and made of advanced silicone. The costumes have been refined over the years to achieve the ideal anatomical shape for greater realism, comfort, and ease of movement. They've got it all figured out and are sharing an assortment that will suit anyone. For example, quite recently, it was fashionable to put a false belly on your husband to show the difficulty of pregnancy in women. In this case, a person can transform into any person at all, since the costume takes over the entire body at once. Thereby, a man can become a woman for a nominal fee, even up to $1,000. They are made of high-quality silicone that creates a realistic skin texture. The face, arms, and legs show a high level of realism, sometimes even too much of this realism. A mask shop in Tokyo offers the opportunity to order personalized masks in the shape of other people's faces. The shop's owner, Shuhei Okawara, usually creates costumes for theatrical performances and fancy dress parties. But now he decided to try making masks in the shape of people's faces. Okawara started the project in mid-October, encouraging people to sell images of their faces online. After receiving many photos, he selected a few people to come to the store to scan their faces and make super realistic masks. Okawara keeps the production process secret, and for each face scanned, he pays $390, and the finished mask costs $950. He expects that his unusual creations will be bought by both lovers of appearance modification and art collectors. Thanks for watching. Share this video, like, and subscribe.